Motion, Aries. I'm your messenger, Demora Lee, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for coming back to visit me. I apologize for my absence. My energy was not right, yo. My energy was not right. And then on top of that, you know, our wonderful seasons changed. And I'm living in a climate where you actually get all of the seasons, which is beautiful, but it messes with my sinuses. So I might sound, my voice may be a tenor and a bass as opposed to alto and a second soprano. Just kidding, my voice is a little bit deeper. But I want to welcome you back to my channel, Aries. Hopefully I say something that resonates with you. I don't know if I said, I'm Demora Lee, and this is Verve in Motion. And if you like the reading that we do today, or that I do today, please like, subscribe, and share. And I must continue to sip on something warm to get it right for you, Aries. Already October. All right, let's see what you got going on here, Aries. So you could be dealing with maybe an Aquarius or Pisces. Just looking at the overall spread. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or Pisces. You could be dealing with Virgo, Aries. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Libra. A Taurus. Just someone, anybody. A Scorpio. What the? Excuse me. So let's go ahead and, or Leo. Actually, another. You could be dealing with another fire sign. Okay. So it looks like right now what's been on your, we're starting up here. Right now what's been on your mind is the Seven of Earth, which is in reverse. And what that tells me is that you've kind of been wanting to give up on something, kind of been deciding whether or not you should let something go. That's what's been on your mind. That's what you've been thinking about. Should I let this go? Because I feel like I'm putting in the work and I'm not getting a return. I feel like this, I swear to God, I feel like the last reading I did for you, which might have been about 2 weeks ago. I've been missing for about 2 weeks. Same thing. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it, but I feel like you're doing some work and you're not getting a return, and you're thinking that you might need to go ahead and let that go. Okay. And physically, it looks as though you are not, like you're starting something, you're starting to, I don't know if you're starting to eat right or if you're starting to work out, but you've been waiting to start a new physical plan for your body. With this Page of Earth, you've been waiting to start. You've been patiently waiting for the perfect time to start like a new diet or a new workout regimen or a new exercise class. It's something that you're waiting to start, and it's getting ready to start for you. That date is coming up for you. Now, spiritually, we have the Six of Fire, which is in reverse. And so what this tells me is that you're feeling a little like stagnant when it comes to your spiritual life and your connection with your higher power, which reflects over in the connection with individuals around you. So you're feeling like your connection is, there's no flow between, or no give and take between the connection. No give and take with the connection between you and your God, or your universe, or whatever you believe in. That's why I say your higher power. You don't feel the connection with God. You feel like you feel it, but you feel like You're not doing anything with it. It's very stagnant. Okay? And that's usually, just listening to my words, that's usually a symbolization that you need to get to moving with something. Of course, we know it's not the other end that need to do something, it's you. But that in turn affects the relationship that you have with other people. Your connection with your higher power affects the relationship that you have with other people. It's like a light coming down, and it shines out to other people. And if that light is dim, how much light you think it's spreading to other folks? So you want to be mindful of that. Now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. Your relationships, which I know is what you've been waiting on. But that was your mind, your body, and your spirit, which affects all of this stuff below. Now, in the past, it looks as though we have the Queen of Fire, which is sitting in the past, or the Queen of Swords, whatever you want to call it. And it looks as though in the past, you've always been pretty self-sufficient and thought, you know, logically, and have always dealt with your relationships in an honest manner. So you've been pretty honest with the individuals that you've been with. You've kind of been the logical one. You know, you've kind of been the logical one. Or the relationship itself has always made sense to you that you've had. Your love relationship has always made sense to you. You've always, you guys have always been like individuals within the relationship, so you both can stand on your own in the relationship. That's how it was in the past. And it looks like currently we have the Call card, which is in reverse. Currently, there's been some weaknesses that has gone on in the relationship. Someone has fallen prey to something. Someone has made a bad decision in a relationship. Someone has chosen to do things that don't represent what the relationship used to represent. Like, things used to go really well in the relationship. But now, some bad decisions are being made. Some very bad decisions are being made within the relationship. And I want to just pull up. Whoops. I just want to clarify that real quick for you. Because it looks as though, yeah, things were well. But somebody made a huge error in judgment with the relationship. And I pulled a Magician card. Maybe somebody's trying to kind of pull the wool, or pretending to be, somebody's pretending to still have those same feelings, but they sometimes act like it, but it's not true. It's not genuine. You know, somebody's pretending to still have those same feelings, I think, and maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have those same feelings. Let's move forward. I'll come back and clarify if I need to, but I think this is where we're going. And this is where you are presently in the relationship. You feel it. You know something is amiss, and it could be you, it could be them. But you notice that things aren't the way they used to be. Things aren't the way they used to be in the relationship. And relationships change, of course. They progress, but this is something different. You feeling like maybe they're showing you something, okay? They're showing you something here, but behind their back, they're doing something else. That's the feeling that you're getting currently, presently in this relationship. Now, moving forward in the future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this looks as though, and it's upright, of course. And it looks as though there's going to be some things. I'm almost feeling like there's going to be a break in the relationship. And I don't think a physical break. I'm thinking like one of those emotional breaks within the relationship. Because here, the overall was that it was two overall feelings that there was, you guys were functioning as individuals in a union, which is a good thing because everybody was doing their part. Everybody was self-sufficient. Everybody was honest. Everybody was. Then comes this shake-up here, okay? And now this looks like, yes, there's some self-sufficiency. Yes, I'm doing this alone, but this is alone. And this is for me to enjoy my stuff alone. This person is doing well by themselves. They're doing very well by themselves. And don't necessarily need the other individual in their life at all. Nor do they want. They're really doing things. They're like splurging, you know, making it rain or whatever. They're splurging. They're living the life without you. They're living their best life without you, but they're with you. That's what it is. And it could be vice versa. You could be living, because of some shakeup that has occurred, you're going to be living your best life without them, but with them. You know, physically with them, but living your absolutely best life by yourself. Okay? And what keeps popping up for you, you know, is the 5 of air. Which is some sort of, somebody got caught. This is why this shook up. This is why there was a shakeup. What keeps popping up for you is either you got caught doing something, or they got caught doing something. That's what keeps coming up for you. You cannot let go of the fact that you feel like you caught them doing something. And that's ruminating over and over and over in your mind. You cannot let that go. The fact that they got caught doing something. Not to say cheating or anything like that. It could be gambling. It could be whatever. But you feel as though, you know, that's what keeps coming up in your mind, is that they got caught doing something. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that. That's what's coming up in your mind. And this is probably why initially you felt as though you want to give up on something, because you're not getting in what you're putting out. You're not getting in what you're putting out. Maybe you're putting in equal. You're trying to make this thing work, and they want to live their best life with you like a roommate. You know what I mean? But y'all supposed to be a couple. Like, they want to pay half the rent, half the bills, and then go balling on their own with the rest. And not think about y'all two together. And you can't get past that. You can't get past that. Now, what I do see as a problem, as your main problem for you in this read, is the King of Water. And you have quite a bit of, it's almost like you feel sorry for this person. And you understand their motivation. So I don't know if it's something that you did in the past that might have caused them to be that way. But you feel sorry for them. You understand why they're doing what they're doing. That's probably why you're still around. But you know you're not getting no reward for being in an actual relationship. So you feel sorry for them. Or maybe you think, maybe if you're with somebody and you know how they were brought up. You know their home life. And so you feel sorry for them because you think, okay, they don't know how to act in this particular relationship. And so you do feel sorry, and you understand them. You understand their motivations behind why they're treating you the way they're doing it. And so it's almost like you're not really taking it too personal. But I mean, how long can you do that? That's just my question to you. My question to you is, how long can you do that? And your advisement for this particular, this is a long reading, I'm sorry, y'all. But your advisement for this particular read is the Seven of Air. And the Seven of Air is in reverse. So your advisement is to try to make things right. So it could have been you, you know. So your advice is to just do your best to try to make things right. Let me see. I'm going to take a peek at this person that you're with. Okay, so your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you've been with this person, you know them, you still love them. Find out from them what can you do to make things right. Let's look at your money. You're the organizer. Everything has its rightful place. Be patient, practical, and truthful, and rational. And that's you. That's normal for you. That's a normal thing for you. And then we're going to look at your affirmation. No judgment. You release yourself from all judgment. So you know why they don't judge the person. So this tells me maybe something that you did in the past that caused them to be that way. Or it could be their upbringing, but don't judge them. You still want to be with them. You still have those romantic feelings and the love for them. Work on things to try to make it right. Good luck to you.